Afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you on a walk around our 2013 current model Holden Commodore Sv6. It's the VF. So this car is under 1 year old. Starting at the front of the car, you'll notice beautiful chrome garnish running right across the front of the car. Does have daytime running lamps as well, as you can see right down the bottom of that front bar. Front sensors, parking sensors are fitted as standard in this particular model as well, and it's finished in a beautiful pearl black finish. Is running 18-inch alloy wheels right around the car, and we have fitted brand new tyres to this vehicle when it came into our stock. As you can see, walking down the right hand side of the car, the Juco is pretty much unmarked. In really good condition, which you'd expect based on the age of the car. As we move around to the rear section of the car, once again, as the same as the front, reverse parking sensors fitted as standard in this model. Dual chrome exhaust tips as well as standard, and just beautifully presented. A bit more chrome garnish as far as emblems and badging as well on the boot section. The left hand side of the car coming down the passenger side presents the same way as pretty much the rest of the car as we've seen so far, as new. I struggle to even see a mark on this side of the car except for an inadvertent present left by a bird flying past. A couple of minor scuffs on the left alloy here, and I think were actually caused whilst this car has been in our possession. And as mentioned, once again, brand new tyres all round. So as I said earlier, finished in metallic black, really good looking car. The sun bounces off it. Nice warm day in Melbourne today, and just gives you a great idea of how well it's been maintained so far in its life. Moving under the bonnet now, just above the Holden emblem from the VE to the VF, they change it slightly as far as bonnet release goes. You just flick across to the right hand side there, just above the emblem. You notice just the singular gas strut lifts the bonnet well and truly out of our way. 3.6 litre V6 engine delivering you 210 kilowatts and 350 newton meters of torque. The fuel economy did improve from the VE2 coming into the VF, where you drop back to 9 litres per 100 k's. So not only is it a good size, safe family car, which we'll touch on the safety features a little bit later, delivering you even better fuel economy, 9 litres per 100 k's, in excess of 700 k's to a tank of fuel. So, you've got the power there, but you've also got the technology to deliver you the great fuel economy that it does. Just moving back around to the rear of the car, a couple of more important functions, once again moving from the VE to the current model that have changed. The release for your boot, not only is there a release on your actual door on the inside, you've also got it on your remote. Now with the current model, you notice I've flicked the release on the boot. It's automatic, it folds all the way out of your way, just at the touch of a button. So think about when you're coming out of the supermarket with a trolley load full of groceries, just that simple hit on the button, you get to the car, you've got full access straight away without even having to touch the car. Pneumatic gas struts, plus the addition of the spring there just behind the strut, allows that boot lid to actually spring right out of the way. So another really good upgrade from Holden once again. You will notice internally through the boot we have stacks of room. I have been able to fit 2 big sets of golf clubs and buggies into there, so it gives you an idea of exactly how much room there is. Then in the event that you need to store something a lot longer, you can see you drop down that centre section of the second row seat and you've got storage that will allow for you to store something even in excess of 2.5 metres. I have actually tested it, so a lot to like about the car so far around the outside, and just around the boot area and the economy it delivers for the power that it has as well. And we'll move into the interior of the car shortly and just discuss a lot more features. Now, as I mentioned, it's pretty warm here in Berwick this afternoon, so another important function that's really important to notice on this car, it does have keyless start. So in the event, we just lock the car, and then there is another button on our remote that we just press, which I've just done whilst we're standing here filming. The car's now running. When you do the keyless start, it will actually turn your air conditioning on to whatever you had it set at previously. I'm currently driving this car, so I've got the air conditioning set on low. Really great idea if you're getting ready to leave work at night and it's weather like it is today. Obviously I'll be doing the same thing tonight. By the time I get to the car, or we get to sit inside the car in the next couple of minutes and go through all the features, I'm going to be sitting in a really nice cold cabin. So yeah, no, a lot of exciting innovations that Holden have approached as far as, you know, moving into this current model motor car. We'll have a good look through the interior of the VF now, and there's a lot of instrumentation, a lot to like about, once again, the upgrade into this current model. Starting on the driver's armrest, which you notice all the power window and mirror switches are encased in a beautiful black marble finish. We have manual lock and unlock buttons up on the door, and then just to the left of that, auto sensing or dusk sensing headlights. Probably able to see it through that cavity now. Whilst we've got the steering wheel in this position, you just notice the menu button, which is the control for our dashboard, and a set and clear button. Just allows you to alter all the information up on the screen there. Just bring the steering wheel back. Now you notice the steering wheel's moving. The reason for that being I've got it unlocked at the moment, and it is actually reach and height adjustable, so set yourself up exactly to where you're comfortable. Simple matter of just locking it back into place just by flicking that lever on the steering column back into place. You notice, as I mentioned, at the moment it's showing the economy trend or fuel consumption of the car, and then we can just scroll through. It tells me how many kilometres to empty. Speed warning's off at present. So it just feeds you a little bit of information about what the car's doing as far as fuel it's using and so on. We move to our leather wrapped steering wheel now, and on our right hand side here we have a number of functions. First one just being volume controls for your audio, and then your source button in the middle here. That allows you to flick between FM, AM, and also music streaming. The music streaming in this car, it's standard that once your Bluetooth is actually paired to the car, simply a matter of hitting the source button and it will just pick up the music off your phone. Obviously some phones mightn't pair up to the car. I have an iPhone, which obviously the technology, it'll pick up on my music straight away, which we'll touch on shortly. Just on this side of your cruise control buttons, basically first one up the top is just to activate the actual mains in the cruise control. On your left here, the little scrolling dial just to set it when you hit desired speed. Obviously you do have your control just to cancel. Also your brake will disengage the cruise as well. We move into that center section now, and as I mentioned, at the moment we've got it on FM. Because my phone's already paired to this car, it's a simple matter of hitting a button. It picks up my phone straight away. No need to remove it from my pocket. It'll just pick up whatever's playing on my iPod straight away. If we want to just revert back to the radio, simple matter of hitting that source button again, and it will go back to whatever audio we desire. You can do all the same settings are here on your main control. Obviously you can run nearly all of it off your steering wheel, so you don't need to take your eyes off the road, which is important from a safety point of view. Down below the dash here, and you'll notice a really nice chrome and checkered finish, plus the black marble running through the console as well. Holden spent a lot of time, you know, making the Sv6 a really attractive car to sit in from a comfort point of view, and all the controls are really simple to use. We've got the climate control set on low at the moment. We're running at a fan speed of 6, but as you can see, really quiet in the car. Move down into our transmission, once again leather wrapped T-bar. Down into drive, or we can also flick it across into sports mode. Changes the configuration up on the dashboard. It will just read as we change through gears manually, manual 1, manual 2, all the way through. Just if you decide you feel like being a bit sporty, drive the car, you can. On the right hand side behind the T-bar, we've got electric park brake, so it's just a matter of flicking that on. Indicates on our dashboard that I've just activated the park brake. On our left hand side here, 3 buttons. First one basically is just to manually turn the traction control off. Second one here is active park assist. Basically when you reach a car park, if you've got a spot there parallel, that is just assistance to steer the car into the actual parking bay. Obviously you're still controlling it via brake and accelerator. The steering wheel will do it for you. And the last one here at the bottom is just your parking sensors in the rear. If you want to turn the audible noise off, you can. Probably more so in the event if you do have a tow bar fitted and you actually have a trailer. When you're reversing, you certainly don't want to hear the beeping noise going on in your head. Last but not least, you'll notice just up on the big screen now, I've just reselected reverse, and you see a really good camera. Probably because we've got a fair bit of sun bouncing on the back of the car. It's not as clear as it is usually, but gives you really good vision. Coupled with the sensors, once again adds to the safety features in the car. We'll pop it back into park, and the last one here, you'll notice that I do have my iPod or iPhone cable already there coming out of the dash. When we do open the little console lid, you notice it does have the cavities, so I can actually feed my cable in one of the little cavities, just allowing it not to be crimped or damaged. So basically that will also charge your phone when it is plugged in, which is a good feature to have. In the interior, as well as we scan around it now, you'll notice that it is partial leather throughout. So we've got the leather cut-ins on the seats. We've also got a fair amount of leather in all the door trims, and a little bit running up along the dashboard as well. So really comfortable interior. The next thing we probably move on to, which is most important, is our airbag safety. We've got front, side and curtain airbags in this car. If you couple that with the active stability control and the traction control in this car, all of those things combine to make this a 5-star ANCAP safety rating motor car. So as far as looking at it from a family point of view, super safe car. Having been a one-owner motor car, and as I mentioned, first registered 10th of July 2013, you've actually got new car warranty till 10th of July 2016. So it's got a stack of new car warranty. Obviously only the 15,000 k service required so far. This car's only done 22,000 k's. But having said that, we have also just carried out an intermediate service on the vehicle as well. So mechanically, you can't go wrong. It's just black and white, new car warranty, everything about it ticks the box. So just running through a few major points with the VF. Number one, can't be understated, new car warranty till July 2016, brand new tyres all round, 9 litres per 100 k's combined, delivering over 700 k's to a tank of fuel, 5-star ANCAP safety rating, reverse sensors, front sensors, active park assist, audio streaming, Bluetooth, only 22,000 k's, perfect example of a VF. As I say, 10th of July first registered, it's only 8 months old. There's a lot of motor car for the money. I hope this gives you a really good idea of the quality of the car, but if you have any further questions or you're not sure about something, or even more importantly, you want to own a great safe family car, feel free to give us a ring, 9907 0555, and enjoy the rest of the day.